Hello, today I'm going to be making a charcuterie board and I thought it would be fun to show you guys exactly what the process is. I'll be making it on my Mira 7, which is a laser. This is my charcuterie board that I'm going to be doing it on. It's a very nice surface for doing that. And I've already created this custom image in a different program here. And as you can see, it's mountains with trees and a geyser here. I bet you can't guess what park this is for. But I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna show you exactly the process that I use to do that. So I'm in Lightburn right now. I have the image selected. I'm gonna go to Tools. I'm gonna trace the image. It's easy peasy, we have it right there. And then I need to add Yellowstone National Park to this area here. So I'm gonna go in and I have Blanca font selected, which I think will be fantastic. And I'm going to go ahead and type in Yellowstone National Park. And now I'm going to get it to, needs to be shrunk down a little bit so that it'll fit nicely in there and look good. So let me get that shrunk down here. And I really like the size height-wise, but width-wise it's still not quite fitting. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and squeeze that in a little bit here on each side, which is super easy to do in this program. And then I'm going to take it, so I have that selected. I'm going to select my image by pressing the Shift key, select them both, and then I'm going to come up here to this handy-dandy tool and I'm going to make sure it's exactly centered. There we go. And now it's ready to send it. But I'm going to do one other trick here that I like to use. I am going to go in and create a box. So I have selected a different color because I just want to see the outline of the box. And I know the size of my charcuterie board right here is 13.5 inches, 13 3/4 inches by 9 3/4 inches. So I'm going to make sure that my box is that same size. So I have this unlocked right now, so width is going to be 13.75, and then my height is going to be 9.75, and then my box will go straight to there. And then I am going to go select this again. I'm going to select that and my national park, and then also the box, and I'm going to make sure that that is also centered. There we go. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take that line. Right now it's not, the output is not selected, and the reason I'm going to select it is because I'm going to use it to frame my charcuterie board over on the machine. And that's going to place this perfectly in the center of my charcuterie board. But first of all, I set that in there. And then I need to get the right height so that we're in the correct focus. So I'm going to hit middle button here, and well, first I'm going to move this guy over, and I'm just going to use autofocus today. So I'm going to go down to autofocus on my machine, press enter, and you'll watch the bed raise until it gets to the right point. And then I'm going to go back over to my laptop for a bit, and I'm going to hit the frame button. I'm just going to move the board to where that hits exactly along the outside of that. So I know I have it right there. And that's correct. And as easy as that, I know exactly where my image is going to go. So I'm going to come back and bring it back up. Unselect the line because I don't want it to actually cut a line out right there, and then press my send button, and it's sending it right now. And then we just, easy as can be, come back over here, go select my file, make sure that's the correct one, close the lid, and let it go. to wash the edges of this to get it nice and smooth. We'll do that in just a second. I'm just going to show you my favorite tip. So if you're watching this as a tutorial on how to do a charcuterie board, and if I was going to do several of these, which I am going to, here's one of my favorite tips I like to do. That way it makes it really, really easy to line up next time. Even though framing it is super easy, this is even easier. If I take this and I just mark the corner here, then what I could do is, if I had a new board, let's pretend this is a new board, I could just set it in here just like that. Close the lid and press the start button, and I would have a new one ready to go. So let's take this. I'm just going to take a wet washcloth and I'm going to wipe this off. You can see how easy it is. It'll come clean, all those little burnt edges. And it's ready to go. And that's how I do a charcuterie board. Thank you for watching.